Very good morning, dear students. Now, today we are going to discuss about the first topic of CNS, that is alcohol. Now, as we know, alcohol is a substance which is not much important for its therapeutic use, but it is extremely important for its worldwide use, or you can say abuse, and a lot of controversies. This alcohol was used since ancient time. Alcohol are hydroxy derivatives of aliphatic hydrocarbons. For example, CH3OH is the methyl alcohol while C2H5OH is ethyl alcohol. Now this production of alcohols require sugar, water, yeast and warm atmosphere. Ethyl alcohol, which is in general alcohol, is a monohydroxy alcohol manufactured by fermentation of sugars. You can say any high carbohydrate content substance, for example, grapes, grains, etc. You see here that sugar C6H12O6 get converted into two molecule of carbon dioxide and two molecule of alcohol when fermented. So it is a colorless, volatile, inflammable liquid. The ethanol content of various alcoholic beverages ranges from 4% to 55%. For industrial use, it is chiefly manufactured by organic synthesis from ethylene. Now we'll discuss ethanol, that is ethyl alcohol. It has limited therapeutic value. Alcohol abuse, that is chronic alcoholism, and major socio-economics are the major diseases, that is not intoxication. Alcohol drinkers can be divided into three categories. Number one, social drinkers. Number two, social heavy drinkers, which are about 50% intoxicated, and alcoholics, which are habitual drinkers. Now, let us discuss about different type of beverages available in the market. So these are the liquor for drinking. Now, absolute alcohol, it is 99% weight by weight ethanol. So it is also called as dehydrated alcohol. The second one is the rectified spirit. It is 90% weight by weight ethanol. Proof spirit, it is an old term. So when we mix gunpowder with whiskey and ignite it, it explodes, then it is proof strength. If not explodes, then you can say dilution is there or water is present in it. So 100% proof spirit is about 49.29% volume by volume or 57.1% weight by weight alcohol. The second one, wines. They are again subclassified into three categories. A, light wines. These light wines contain approximately 9 to 12% alcohol. It includes claret, cedar, etc. Then fortified wines. They contain approximately 16% to 22% alcohol. So these are distilled alcohol, added port and sherry. Then effervescent wines. They contain 12 to 16% alcohol. For example, champagne. So these are the bottled before complete fermentation. The third category is the spirit. Spirits are the distilled, they are distilled after fermentation, and this includes rum, gin, whiskey, brandy, vodka, etc. Now let us discuss about the blood concentration of the alcohol and their clinical effect. If the blood concentration of the alcohol reaches up to 50 to 100 milligram per dl, it produces sedation, euphoria, increased retention time. If it will be 100 to 200 milligram per dl, then it produces ataxia, impaired motor functions, slurred speech, impaired short-term memory. If it is 200 to 300 milligram per dl, it produces emesis and stapler. If it ranges between 300 to 400 milligram per dl, coma may be produced, but the patient undergo coma. And if it will be above 400 milligram per dl, then definitely respiratory depression and sometimes death may occur because of this. So in USA, adult blood level of 80 to 100 milligram per dl is permitted for driving, not above this. Pharmacokinetics. Alcohol, that is C2H5OH, is a water soluble and is rapidly or completely absorbed, for example, approximately 80% from the small intestine. The absorption increases in empty stomach while decreases with food and with other factors. After drinking, it can be detected in the blood within 5 minutes. Its maximum absorption occurs within 30 to 60 minutes. Time varies from person to person. Now you see here in the diagram various effect of alcohol in the blood on driving. If blood level crosses above 100 milligram per dl in the blood, it will causes excessive steering wheel movement during driving. Tendency to drive in the middle of the road will develop in the person who are alcoholics. Bad judgment regarding turning and overriding and inaccurate turning at the corner side are the major drawbacks if you are driving with alcohol. Now, the peak plasma concentration of the alcohol attained after 2 hours. Distribution occurs throughout the body. Early equilibrium is achieved at the part, means the organ of the body with high blood flow, for an example, lung, liver, kidney, and brain. There is a specific taste for drunk, and it will be measured by expiratory air concentration of the alcohol multiplied by 2000 will give the exact blood concentration. Similarly, urine concentration of the alcohol will be multiplied by the factor 77. It gives approximate blood concentration in 100 milligram percent. So legally you can just say drunk. Then come to metabolism, which will be discussed in the next session.